Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquelle Lynnette. Thank you so much for clicking on this review. As you can see by the title, this is my very first impressions and wear test of the impeccable Tom Ford Soft Matte Traceless foundation. This foundation retails for $88. It comes in 40 different shades. It contains hyaluronic acid and it also contains microfilters which create a blurring effect. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. Look, I burned my head and like it's already showing. Alright guys, so today we are doing a foundation review. As you saw by the title of the video, we are going to be reviewing this Tom Ford foundation that I've had my eyes on for the entire year. Ever since it came out, honestly, I just never could get myself to pay the $88, but you know what? It all changed when Sephora decided to come out with the Sephora-thon, and me, as a Rouge member, I got $25 off a purchase. So I was like, I'm getting that foundation and I'm reviewing it. I don't see too many people. I've literally seen like one other person of color wear this foundation. So I was like, let me get this and review it because it might be the best thing ever. And from the swatch in the store, it's actually pretty full coverage. So I want to see what it blends out like, and we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So I've already done my brows off camera because I didn't have time to be doing my brows. Y'all, I didn't have time to be doing my brows on camera, and I actually, for once in my life, really tried with the lace. I tried. Hopefully you guys notice that so you don't have to keep seeing gel and stuff. Sorry about that. I never have patience with my lace, but I have promised myself moving forward in 2021 that the lace will be melted no matter what. No more rushing, you guys. I'm an Aries, so I never have patience. Anyways, first things first, we are going to mist our face with this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist, and this was in the back of my skincare fridge. I've used this a lot before, and it was in the back, so I forgot to get it, but I went through that and I pulled out some stuff that I haven't used in a while, which would be including the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer by Glow Recipe. I love Glow Recipe. I think that I'm on their PR list. They reached out to me, so I should be getting more of their new releases. I'm really, really stoked about that. Who says stoked besides me? Like, what other YouTuber is going to say stoked besides me? You might as well subscribe right now. It's such a light moisturizer, but it does soak up into your skin really, really quick. So I love that. And it just smells really good. It smells like a really nice slice of juicy watermelon. Alright, so I gave a second for my skin to absorb all of the moisturizers, and now we're going to go ahead and prime the skin. Today we will be using the Liquid Silk Canvas by Tatcha. This is a featherweight protective primer that is oil free. I really, really love this base. I don't know how much is left in this because I have abused this. An awesome, awesome primer. And we're just going to work this into our skin. Always give your skin time to absorb your moisturizer or your serum, and then press the primer into your skin. Don't rub it in like a moisturizer because everything's going to roll off. And then you're going to have to start off and be like, oh, I don't like that primer. That primer don't work. Just let it absorb. Take a little bit of time. Let the moisturizer do what it needs to do, and then apply your primer. Okay. So next I'm just going to dust a small amount of translucent powder over the areas where I have larger pores, and my skin really is like doing all right. And we're gonna go ahead and knock on wood because don't have time. Don't have time, skin, for it to be messing up or jinxing itself. But we are going to be picking up the Blondie powder, and I like this because you don't have to like dump out a bunch of translucent powder. You literally just can tap on it and it's going to come out. So I'm using this Beauty Puff by Beauty Blender. I really like this to set and to apply the translucent powder, and it just really is precise and it pats it in. Now onto the main event, okay? We have the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation here today by Tom Ford Beauty. And what a beauty she is. Look at how bourgeois she is. Look at our packaging. There is no cap because we are Tom Ford Beauty. And what is a cap? Yes, and I love that I can see how much is in there so I can know when to restock. That's an awesome little touch, and this translucent packaging is very, very, very high class. I love this. I chose the shade Tin Chestnut after going back and forth 2 or 3 times and playing in them. So, I mean, I really hope that this is the match. I mean, I went back for it. I was like, maybe I should get 10.5 in the summer. And then I found like that was too dark. And then I thought the 9.7 was too cool. And I was like, I don't know, should I go for 9.5 since my skin is lighter? I was just going back and forth until finally I was like, you know what? We're just going to go with 10.0. And we're going to see how she applies, okay? So I opened her up. And I'm going to take this little mirror. And we're going to apply the foundation to there, and you can see she's a liquidy formula. It's liquidy but also creamy, okay? So we're gonna see how she applies. So I'll be applying this this is a Real Technique pointed foundation brush, and we're just going to pick her up. Very, very, very soft. Oh my gosh. I feel like this may be like a perfect skin match. Can y'all see that? That is like the perfect skin color. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's like the perfect skin color. It is the perfect foundation match. I've never had a foundation be a perfect match? A perfect match for my skin? Seriously, look at that. It is my color. It is my, oh my gosh. Tom, you might have just did something. So this is only about 2 pumps. And it's very silky, like a velvet smooth. And I feel like will have time to work this in. And I definitely need some right there because baby girl got burnt with the iron. Oh my gosh, this is like unbelievable. So I'm going to pick up my Sigma flat kabuki brush and I'm going to buff this in with the brush. I can't help but fall in love with this foundation. I can't help but fall in love with this freaking foundation. It is so lightweight, but it's so full coverage. And it is like my exact color. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, and it's blending out. Like the brush isn't really picking it up. What an impeccable color match. What an amazing color match. This blew out beautifully. It is a velvety, lightweight, full coverage foundation that I don't feel like I have anything on my face. I don't feel like there's anything on my face. I don't feel like there's anything on my face. How do I get this across any better? This is a oh my gosh. You can't, this is like a freaking walking filter foundation. This is a walking filter foundation, you guys. I couldn't really blend it out of my head like as much as I wanted to because that burn mark hurt, but so I don't need 2 coats. I don't need 2 coats. This is a full coverage foundation that has gone above and beyond. That has gone above and beyond and completely morphed into my skin. It has melted into my skin and blended out into a life-like filter. This is my exact undertone and the exact color of my skin. After going back and forth that many times, I truly did pick the right match, so I'm excited I did the right thing. So yeah, I mean, if you really wanted like a cake face, you could build this up, but this is such a different kind of a formula where you don't need 2 coats because the 1 coat is going to cover up all your darkest secrets. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I'll be using this Pat McGrath Labs. This is M18. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. This baby is pricey as well, but I love this. It's so full coverage. And using this, you know, this really just covers up underneath your dark circles, or like if there's any dark spots that may peek through, or like having the redness around your nose. And this one is blending out perfectly. It doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the foundation. It is blending into it beautifully. Very, very beautifully. The 2 colors complement each other perfectly, and it just looks like skin. So, all right, and then I'm setting this with the Blondie powder. All right, so the concealed areas are set, and now to set the foundation, I'm really just going to dust the lightest layer of my Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Medium Deep. Picking up my Japanesque, this is my 960 brush. We're just gonna go ahead and tap the slightest amount of translucent powder and set the rest of those areas. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera. If you want to see the products that I use, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will have an Insta tutorial of this on my page. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I am loving the finish, okay? This is absolutely beautiful. The finish is a flawless skin-like finish, you guys. I don't know how to explain it. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. It looks already right now, I feel like this is the best match of foundation I have ever tried. And there has been a lot of foundations that I've tried. A lot, okay? But this one really has mastered my undertone and my regular skin tone. Really eager to see how it plays out throughout the day. I have to go to not Town Square. I have to go to, down to Caesar's Palace or the Forums. I'm gonna come back. Right now it's about 2:30 p.m. It gets dark super quick. I'm gonna come back about 10 o'clock and just see how everything held up, okay? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this wear. Oh baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm cheating on my other foundations that I just recently have been raving to you all about. But y'all, I don't know what type of magic is in this. I kind of wish I didn't love it so much because baby, it's an arm and a leg. It's an arm and a leg, but this foundation was made for Raquelle. It has not separated. There is no sheen, no oil, nothing. It's intact. It still looks like skin. I'm almost ashamed at how much I love this foundation. $88 usually. I should have got two. Why didn't I just get two? I didn't expect for the impeccable shade match on this and the coverage. It's very lightweight. A little bit does go a long way. And I just feel like there may be a shade for everyone. It doesn't go deep, 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 deep if you are, you know, the beautiful deep melanated. So maybe they can expand their shade range, but it's only at certain in-store Sephora. So I had to go to the strip to get this one. And I'm really happy that I did. A lot does come in this bottle. It comes with a fluid ounce, which is pretty good. And you can see how much that you have. I'm going to scrape this baby clean. I give this a 5 out of 5. I give this a 10 out of 10. It performed so well. The way that the shade match, I'm just looking, it just is such a perfect match for my skin tone. And it's not cakey and it's not oily and it's not too matte. It's perfect velvety silk finish. And when set with a translucent powder, gives you perfect skin-like finish. I would suggest this if you are in the market for a luxury, amazing foundation. If you want that one and only foundation, you're a foundation junkie like I am, and you're just looking for the one, I really do feel like this would be the one. I just really feel like this would be the one. And I'm just kind of confused as to why more people haven't been talking about it. This is everything. And I'm not just saying that because of its name, because of the name brand. I typically don't even go towards like name brand like Jean Michel or the Armani Luminous Silk. Those aren't even my jam. But this one, definitely, they got the formula right. They got the shade match right. And it's just something that more people should try out if they have a little bit more coin to spend. Yeah, because y'all, it took me a long time. I mean, it even took me a long time to get it because I had a discount. But $25 off of $88 is an awesome discount. So thank you, Sephora, for this. And, you know, it just allows me the opportunity to try out some things that I probably never would have tried out. And now, look, I'm stuck with a super expensive foundation because it's the perfect match for my skin. And it's the perfect sheen and finish and everything. It's not a matte finish, but we are in the winter. I'm not looking for a super matte finish at this time. I just go for the matte finish when it's super hot outside and I don't want to be, you know, oily. But this one is like a velvet sheen. It's just a beautiful finish and color match. I can't say too much more about it, but I would say this is something that I've fallen in love with instantaneously, and it is well worth the coin. And I love it. You will be seeing me use this a lot. And I have a lot of foundations, but I just know that this for winter was probably going to be my winter foundation. And I feel kind of bougie, like it didn't turn out gray, orange, or anything. It's my perfect shade match, so I'm going to use it, okay? But thank you guys for watching this review. You guys know I love doing foundation reviews. You should stick around and watch some other ones that I have filmed previously. I have sensitive acne prone skin, so that is the kind of foundations that I steer towards, the ones that cater to those skin tones. I don't have oily skin. It's very, very, very sensitive, so I'm hoping that there's no type of weird reaction with this. If there is, I will update you guys, but so far, so good. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up in this video. It helps me more than you know. It helps me more than you know, and it lets me know what you guys like to see, okay? Alright, but yes, stick around and watch some more of my videos. I'll see you guys here very soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!